SmackDown on April the 8th. It started with Ronda Rousey. And I'm sorry, I don't mean, again, we liked the concept of Ronda Rousey when she hadn't come back because, it'd be another big star added to the mix. Before, in previous days, she always talked, when she first got into business, she always talked about what a big fan she was. I mean, and Roddy Piper was her idol and blah, blah, blah. But on this one, they've told her to smile, which I don't agree with. Like I said, I love her game face, but they told her to smile and shake hands. But otherwise, she looks about as thrilled to be there as I do when I'm pulling into my fucking dentist's office. In her promos, she's now kind of nasally, as well as putting no oomph into it. She's making her statements that it's been suggested to her that she make. She doesn't look comfortable doing it. And it was a short promo, and she always has somebody usually in there now with her to fill in the blank spots, because she'll make a statement and then just leave the end of the participle just dangling in midair and kind of look around. And the summation of the gist of her statement was she wants an I Quit match with Charlotte at Backlash, because they showed the clip where she made Charlotte tap out when the referee was inadvertently detained elsewhere at WrestleMania, and now she wants to do it again. Before we talk about Charlotte, you saw it, or did you see this? Am I just rambling to a mud fence here who didn't see it?
Well, some have called me worse, but you are rambling to someone who saw it. I saw it.
Okay. Did I describe it any differently than you might have seen Ronda Rousey's participation in this?
It's negative charisma. And you said she had no oomph. It was to the point where if the crowd actually made any noise, you wouldn't have been able to hear her. She was just putting no emphasis on anything. And I think at some point you have to say, do we keep doing this if she doesn't improve? And then we could just say she failed at it? Or do we stop doing any in-ring promos with her and just do something else that's more effective, like some kind of video, a vignette, something that shows her kicking ass, shows her being tough, shows her being a badass, not showing her talk like this.
Well, and I don't think, when you said she's not improving or what, I'm not saying that she stinks naturally. I'm saying that this seems to be, for a big-time wrestling fan that was such a wrestler, and her friends, Marina and Shayna, and what was the other girl's name? The Four Horsewomen. She's not trying. Jessamine. She's not trying. She's not into this. She's not thrilled doing this. She's not enjoying it. Something's going on where it's not, because if you're a wrestling fan, she would be out there, unless they've told her, don't put any emotion in this whatsoever. Don't go out there and hot dog in any way. Don't, I don't, it just doesn't look to me like that she's caring about it or whatever. There's something going on. Is she over it now? She's done the wrestling thing. Now she's contractually obligated.
Turner, that's the other thing. Maybe if she could do heel promo in the ring, maybe she could do better with that material. Because this shy baby face, I mean, I don't understand why they think this would work. It's not working at all. And when I was listening to the material, and it was like, my mom told me, you got to beat them twice, and I only beat her once. And I'm putting as much emphasis in it as she did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like, and my mother, with all the things that she taught me, and the most important. No, it wasn't. It was like, yeah, Mama said. Mama says it bees that way sometimes. But then, and everybody says, oh, he's in love with Charlotte. Cornette is.
Yes, they do say that.
Because of Flair or what? No. She came on screen and perked this up. If she is not the best heel promo of any female in the wrestling business, who is right now, off the top of your head?
Britt Baker?
I don't know now whether Britt is an entertaining heel promo. And by the way, have we heard her talk at any length in a while? We couldn't shut her up for a while there, and now we don't. But
she's been off the show since she lost the belt.
Well, exactly. But the point is, she's an entertaining promo. But is she an entertaining babyface promo because she does an entertaining heel? I'm talking about being a bitch, a heel. Condescending. Charlotte is articulate and well-spoken, but she also has that aloof. She's not being a funny smartass girl. She's being the nature's daughter. And that, to me, it took you a while to think of Britt Baker. Can you think of anybody else? I'll give you that Britt's in the conversation in a different fashion.
Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch is the other one. And I, again, don't know that anybody is the straight up classic heel. She's the nature girl. She's the Buddy Rogers. She's the Ric Flair. She's the classic bleach blonde heel in wrestling that thinks they're better than everybody else because they are better looking. They've got a better body. They make more money. They wear better clothes. I mean, she's taken the fucking Miss Olivia robes to a ridiculous extreme.
She has an advantage over her dad, though, in the sense that he was fantastic, but at a certain point, the people wanted to cheer him and they were never going to stop wanting to cheer him. I don't see that happening with her. So she can be a heel and stay a heel. Rick wanted to be a heel, but he couldn't stay a heel or really truly be a heel after a while because people are going to cheer him even if he attacks the biggest babyface. Yeah.
And here's the thing. Now that the people are all smart, a lot of people in Flair's day, when they started cheering him, weren't smart, but they had to cheer him even though he was a heel because he was a cool heel. And like you said, the talent and the whole 9 yards. Now the same thing. Everybody's smart. And instead of cheering her because she's good at her job, they're booing her because they're buying the fucking heel. I don't understand it. But anyway, the point is, Charlotte perked this up. And Ronda answered her, and the best part of that was her mean face that she made at the end. Maybe that should just be the package, a collage of Ronda Rousey's mean faces. Because those make her look like fucking second coming of Chucky or something that, and my name is Talkie Ronda and I am going to kill you. You believe it. That's, But anyway, that was that interview segment.